Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. I pray everybody is having a good day, being righteous and letting your light shine. I'm also Baruch of Jackson, Mississippi, and I have with me
Officer Baruch.
Hey, man, that's a bad man over there. All praise to the Most High. So, look, today, the name of this class is going to be called Crafty Counsel in Full Effect. Crafty Counsel in Full Effect. And I'm going to show y'all something. Everybody know that the crafty counsel is in full effect except for Israel. We're the only ones that don't seem to know that the enemy hates us and that they out to get us. Watch this. Hey, let me get Baruch 4 and 4. I'm going to get Baruch 4 and 4 because, watch, y'all going to see.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
So now, look, the things that are pleasing to God are known to us. Not everybody, to Israel. So guess what that does? That breeds envy and jealousy amongst the other nations because they know that the Bible is not for them. They have read in the Bible that it's not for them. Let's get that Psalms 147, 19 and 20. And we're going to show you. And guess what? The other nations know that this book is not theirs. It is ours. So guess what they do? They plotting. They scheming. They coming up with some crafty counsel because they don't want us to know what this Bible is. Read.
Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
So right there, man, you see it today, even with little children out on the playground. When somebody got something that the other one don't have, what? Envy, jealousy, hatred. And that's what the other nations have for us. So you want us crafty counsel. What? Crafty counsel? Hey, give me the definition of crafty. I'm going to show y'all something. I think I sent it to a slot. There you go.
Definition of crafty. Clever at achieving one's aim by indirect or deceitful methods.
What kind of methods?
Indirect or deceitful methods.
Deceitful methods. All right, now we're going to read some of these synonyms.
Synonyms: cunning, guileful, wily, artful, devious, sly, tricky, duplicitous, dishonest, underhand, cheating, deceitful, Janus-faced, sharp, scheming, calculating, designing, evasive, shrewd, astute, canny, foxy, slim, and subtle.
So now, right there, look at that: devious, dishonest, deceitful, cheating, tricky. Ain't nothing good about that word, bro. In this definition, there is nothing good about the word crafty. And now, just those two opposites. What's the opposite of crafty?
Opposites: honest, naive.
So ain't nothing honest about when they deal with us. And if you think it is, you naive as hell. Because why? Everything that they do is set to hold us down. It's set to destroy us. Watch this. Let me get Ezekiel 35 and 5. I'm just building up, and then we're going to actually go into some of the examples of crafty counsel. Because it's in full effect to this day. They are plotting and scheming against us. Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
So there you go. So right there, a perpetual hatred. They hate your guts. That's why black unarmed men and children and women are getting shot down. That's why they send all the defiled and polluted foods into our neighborhoods. That's why they do things like redlining, They make it so hard for you to get anything that benefits you. Now, they'll give you some food stamps to do what? To control you. They'll make you women think, you know what, I got to get this EBT. I got to get this WIC. So guess what? No, I don't want that man around because he going to mess up my benefits. So now, let's get Hosea 4 and 6.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So now, they say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So right there, the enemy knows how to destroy us by not letting us know what the knowledge is. By keeping the knowledge of the Most High from us, they know how to destroy us. I'm telling you, everybody has read this Bible except for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They studied it. That's how they know. It ain't hard. It's really simple when you break it down and look at it. Now, with that being said, how is it that they keep this knowledge from us? One of the longest standing proverbs I've ever heard in my life was, how do you hide something from a black man? Y'all already answered it for yourself. They say, put it in a book. And they ain't talking about no math book. They ain't talking about no science book. They ain't talking about a Jet magazine. They talking about this Bible. They talking about this Bible. If you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. I give you the perfect example. My grandmother and some of y'all grandmothers kept thousands of dollars in their Bibles. The only page that didn't have no money in the Bible was the one that they had open to their favorite scripture, sitting up on that pedestal in their house. Telling you, man. Lack of knowledge, lack of knowledge. Now, so you know what? Well, let's you might ask, well, what you mean knowledge? What I got knowledge? Man, I listen to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all them cats, man. I read all them books. I got some knowledge. Well, no, you ain't got this knowledge. I'm gonna show you what the real true knowledge is. Read that.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
So wait a minute. If you seeking the law at the priest's mouth, it's the law that is the knowledge for some of you simple folks. The knowledge of the Most High God is these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the knowledge. And the fact that they keep it from us, that's that crafty counsel in full effect. Now, another way that they, we visual creatures. We visual creatures. We look and see things that we like. So now, let's get 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. I'm going to show you another bit of crafty counsel in full effect. All these churches got these big old images, and I promise you, me myself, I can't tell you 5 churches that have the image of a black Christ in them. I can't tell you that. I honestly have never seen, outside of IUIC, I've never seen a black Christ in a church. In a black church on top of that. Read that. Watch this.
First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So the heathen, a.k.a. the other nations, predominantly the Edomites, a.k.a. the white man, painted his image over the true description of Christ, the true image of Christ, which is a dark-skinned man. There it go. Look at it. You see him caught in the act. Gotcha. Like Dave Chappelle said, I can't say it, but got him right there. That's it, man. I think they call it iconoclasm. So right there, man. That is that crafty counsel in full effect. So all praise to the Most High, man. So that's part of that crafty counsel in full effect. So now, images. Another thing, anytime you see on TV, what are the television programming, what do you see? What do you see? They have images of what? Ratchetness. The top. Hey, you know what? Hey, give me something with the top 10 black TV shows. The top 10 black TV shows. I'm going to show y'all something. How many of y'all want to bet Love and Hip Hop is in there? Not of all time, but current, yeah. 2023, let's see. All right, we can work with that. All right. Now, okay. Look at this. Okay, there we go. Dear white people, I think that's got some college stuff. That's some stuff dealing with college. Yeah, they cooning. Dear white people, Lovecraft Country. It had some pretty decent stuff on there, but it was a little thrown off. Godfather of Harlem. That's based on Bumpy Johnson. Greenleaf, a wicked church where they all kind of wickedness going on. The Underground Railroad, they took that off. They took that off because it was showing the black slaves getting away. She's got to have it. The name speaks for itself. She sleep with everybody. Being Mary Jane, same thing. Grownish, no, you ain't grown, you kind of grownish. We're going to keep you as a boy. P-Valley, prostitution, homosexualism, ratchetness at the strip club, everybody. I may destroy you. And look at the picture, a black woman. The next thing, what? Rap, Sugar Honey, Iced Tea. Come on, man. A black lady sketch, Tro. The Chi, one of the deadliest cities in the United States. Snowfall. What's that about? Franklin say, what's the new Freeway Ricky Ross life story, basically. The Upshaws, County, then Run the World with black women. So, come on, man. Look at the images that they give us. There is nothing positive for black folks in none of those shows. In none of them shows, there's nothing positive. No positivity in none of those shows. Crafty counsel at its finest, y'all. We say, well, do you look Underground Railroad? Yeah, man, it was getting away. Yeah, but look what them slaves went through. Look what those slaves went through, man. And now, even more than that, look at the music industry, the rap videos and all that stuff. It's a scripture that even your song's gonna be abominations to me. Because even the quote unquote gospel music is not. Look at the women that be singing the gospel music. They out there dressed like thoughts. They out there dressed like prostitutes. They twerking and all that stuff. You got that?
Amos chapter 5 verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
So right there, those quote, man, the Most High ain't trying to hear that. You know, the Most High ain't trying to hear no Kirk Franklin. Bro, you got videos where you talking about you like boys and all kind of porn and all that. He ain't trying to hear none of that. And all that stuff is crafty counsel at its finest. All that. We under attack, man. So, there you go. So, the images, they use the images to attack us. They use the music to attack us. All right, another one. Pull up the top 10 albums for the year or some music. Y'all know what I want. I'm kind of winging it, really, with this. All praises. We gonna show y'all. We gonna show y'all today. Because, like I say, man, the music, they pump this in our children, and I've seen. Now, I'm telling you right now, some of our children right here in IUIC, they know the lyrics to Mississippi Renegade, but they can't read yet. You know? And watch. Because all you hear now is black women. Black women. They say, because really, man, I'm kind of getting off topic, but Crafty Counsel is in full effect. What? Look. Really didn't change much, did it? I just got Beyonce up there. Went from Nicki Minaj to Beyonce. All right, we done with that. Get that off there. But anyway, in our music, man, the Crafty Counsel is in full effect. Because why? They are using our music. They're using the music to destroy us. Yes, read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So all the good manners that you teaching your children, the minute they leave out the household and get into the car with their friends or they go somewhere and they turn on that radio and they get that poison pumped into their ears for the next however hours that they gone, all that them good manners you done taught them is right out the door. Because the enemy is teaching them what? Kill, destroy, disrespect, disrupt. That's it. That's all they are teaching our children in this music. You better go get on some original royalty records and change your mind frame. Original royalty. They got it. They got it from the slow jams with what's that One Lily to the rap, and this is a whole bunch of that. Sons of Thunder, you know, we got a couple of deacons that be putting that fire out there. We got Juville. Go check it out. And if you ain't got, man, look, go check it out. You got time. So now, all right, and I'll show you, and then the Crafty Counsel goes even further, even to the point, we're going to go back, when they say they change the likeness of the image, a lot of y'all don't know, but that's mentioned in the Bible. Let's get that 2 Corinthians 11:4. Because see, all my life, you say something like, not my Jesus, not my Jesus, not my Jesus. That's what they say. I've been hearing it all my life when you say Christ was black. Not my Jesus. Scriptures tell you don't wear no pants. That's not my Jesus. My Jesus say love everybody. God is love. Jesus is love. But watch this. Read that.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
A what?
Another Jesus.
Oh, watch this. Read on.
Whom we have not preached. Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him. So
there you go. That one right there, with that long, stringy, dark hair, that's that other Jesus he was talking about. Because you got to remember, back in that day when this Bible was written, when it was being lived, that one wasn't around. That one right there, no, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. He wasn't around. The dude that everybody be talking about in this Bible, he looked more like that other one with that red cape on, with that white outfit. That's the one that everybody know in this Bible. When they say, come preaching another Jesus, they talking about this brown hair one over here with that animal hair. Yeah, I said it. I said it again. That animal hair. Well, I'm going to walk that back because I would taste it like wool like a sheep, ain't it? Hey, all praise to the Most High. But yeah, y'all know what I mean. But when they say, come preaching another Jesus, that is what they talking about. That Edomite Caesar Borgia, that they painted his image as the image of the true Christ. They painted over our dark-skinned Christ. That's when they say another Jesus, that's him. And that other gospel goes into many doctrines. God love everybody. All you got to do is believe. Water baptism. All that stuff, that man, that's that crafty counsel. The laws is done away with. That's that crafty counsel in full effect. Because guess what? Now, I'll show you how deep it goes. They say the law is done away with. And many of y'all say, you can't keep all the laws. But not nobody has yet been able to tell me which law you can't keep. You keep all the white folks' laws, the laws of the land. You ain't out there breaking none of them. But you want to break, oh, man, I can't leave that woman alone. Oh, man, I know I'm a dude, but I love them men's. Come on, man. I've been eating them pork chops and crab, shrimp, lobster all my life, man. I got to have it. No, the hell you don't. You just love that wickedness. You love the ways of the world. You've given yourself over to this crafty counsel because it feels good to you. That's them fruits of the flesh.
The book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envying, murders, drunkenness, reveling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
So you wonder, why is it that everything they push on us, everything they feed us, everything they promote to us leads to some of this stuff here, to this stuff here, the works of the flesh, is because they know that if we do this, we not going to get the kingdom. The Most High is not coming back until we get it straight. Crafty counsel in full effect. If I put all the sales, all the best sales on the Sabbath, when I know they ain't supposed to be buying on the Sabbath, what you think they're going to do? Man, I got to save that money. I need that. They're going to break them commandments. And y'all fall for it. I ain't never seen no Black Mondays. I ain't never seen no Black Wednesdays with a Black Friday. And then they take it Saturday and sundown. It's a wrap. It's a wrap on it. They don't let it go no further. Just look, research it, check it for yourself. Man, I'm telling you, hey, they tell you the law is done away with. You all done heard it. I done heard it a million times. We hear it doggone damn near every time we go out to teach, somebody saying it. But what did Christ say? What did Christ say? Let's get that in Matthew 5:17.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Read on.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
So now, the thing that was to be fulfilled was the law of sacrifice. Jesus Christ was the ultimate sacrifice. So therefore, when he was sacrificed, we didn't need to sacrifice anything else. And so they tell you, no, don't believe that. Don't believe that, man. The law done away with. Which laws? Which laws done away with? Not the law to kill, not the law to steal. So, what? Explain that to me, please. Because guess what? You ain't out there robbing nobody. You ain't out there killing nobody thinking you're going to get away with it. If that's the case, if the law done away with it, I can come up in your house and take everything. You can't do nothing because the law is done away with in y'all words. It don't make no sense. That's how they get you. That's crafty counsel in full effect because they want us to stay dumbed down and in sin. I'll give you another example. Hey, pull up Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger. I'm going to show y'all something. Pull up an article about Margaret Sanger. And then Herod, remember when Herod tried to kill, well, he didn't try. He killed all the newborn, the 2-year-old children. Because this the thing. That crafty counsel, man, the stuff that they doing, this ain't nothing new. You got that? Yeah, about when Herod tried to kill, when he had all his young children killed.
The book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 16. Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wroth, and sent forth, and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem, and in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men.
So now, that kind of sound like some, it ain't abortion. It's all murder, but they want to prevent the Messiah from coming back. They wanted to prevent the leadership from coming back. They wanted to prevent the Bishop Yahweh, the Bishop Nathaniel, and the Bishop Kenai from being born. They want to knock off all the captains of cars and Captain Gedaliahs and hell, the Captain Erail. They want to knock off all our leadership through abortion. I probably shouldn't be saying their ranks and stuff, but I don't care. Hell, they know what I'm talking about. But my point is this. Through 19 million abortions, think about the prophets that had to go back and wait again. The daughters of Sarah that could have been out there, the Mama Shamaras and the Mama Paras. I hope I said her name right. Paria. They know who I'm talking about. They got knocked off because our sisters, well, I'm going to say we, because Israel gave in to that crafty counsel. Now, all right, read that.
Margaret Sanger, Wikipedia. Margaret Higgins Sanger, born Margaret Louise Higgins, September 14, 1879 to September 6, 1966. Also known as Margaret Sanger Slee, was an American birth control activist, sex educator, writer, and nurse.
Okay, now hold on. Wait. I want that part where she said about black folks. That's the part I want. Yeah, get that. Because she was the one that established organization that evolved into Planned Parenthood. And we all know what Planned Parenthood is about. It's in the black neighborhoods. It's in the Hispanic neighborhoods. Hey, man, there's a show called Yellowstone. And I didn't know this, but there's an episode of this TV show called Yellowstone where one of the stars gets pregnant at a young age, and her brother take her to the abortion clinic. Well, in the abortion clinic, on the Native American reservations, in order to get an abortion, you have to get a full hysterectomy. You have to get a full hysterectomy in order to get an abortion, which means they wiping out all your future possibilities of having children. And this woman, Margaret Sanger, she was the lead on this. She was the modern day Herod if Herod was a woman. Crafty Counsel. Oh, you know what? You can't take care of your children. You can't take care of your children. Don't worry. We'll kill your baby for you. But now, at the same time, for the ones who say, you know what, I'm going to have my baby, don't worry. Just don't have no man to protect them or provide for them, and we'll do everything else. We'll be the man. But you can't have you can't have no men. We want your son to grow up and be emotional and effeminate like you. So what? He'll kill at the drop of a dime. He not in my neighborhood, so guess who he gonna be killing? People that look just like him. The Crafty Counsel, man, the Crafty Counsel is in full effect, y'all. Yo, hey, yeah, huh? You got one? He on good, all praise. But yes, so this man, these abortions, the pushing the abortions, they push that on us to destroy us. They don't want us to have no more babies because why? The babies that we have, those are going to be the prophets. Those are going to be the leaders of Israel that's going to lead us back to righteousness. They don't want that. That's why the Crafty Counsel is in full effect. They got to stop the bishops, the captains. They got to stop them from being born. Y'all got that?
This is the Washington Examiner. Margaret Sanger's racist legacy lives on at Planned Parenthood. Everyone in the pro-life community has known for decades that Margaret Sanger was a racist. She believed in eugenics. She believed that only the fit should be breeding and that family size should be limited. Sanger particularly targeted the black population through her Negro Project, calling African Americans reckless breeders and human weeds.
So right there, man, they know we've been under attack. And then they say, who? The pro-life community. And many of them that's in the pro-life community, they're not pro our lives. They pro their life. They only start getting mad or having a problem with it when little Edomites start going and get abortions. They ain't give a damn when our daughters was getting abortion, when our wives, our sisters, our aunts, they ain't give a damn. This became a problem when it always becomes a problem when the Edomite children start following the wickedness of Israel. I'll give you a perfect example. How many mass shooters, how many school shooters have been shot in the act? The ones that do die, they kill themselves. The rest of them, they in jail living like kings, getting hundreds of thousands of dollars on their GoFundMe. And this is the thing. Who in the hell set it up? I'm telling y'all, man, this Crafty Counsel, it's in full effect, y'all. It's okay. You know what? Yeah, we know you can't take care of the child, so go ahead and kill them. We really want the stem cells anyway. We want we want the parts and stuff that we're gonna suck out of you anyway. They have a thing, melanin injections. Where the hell is melanin coming from? But anyway, yes. So, okay, I'm the Crafty Counsel. Let's get Psalm 64 and 1.
Psalm chapter 64 and verse 1. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
The secret counsel of the wicked. Another word for crafty, if you ask me. Some slick stuff. Now, hey, pull up. Hey, I sent y'all some images about think tanks. Think tank.
Think tank. A body of experts providing advice and ideas on specific political or economic problems.
So now, a body of experts providing advice and ideas on specific political or economic problems. And you can even throw in there spiritual. So when Donald Trump or George Bush, you know, they ain't the sharpest knives in the drawer. When they need some information, guess what they do? Hey, I sent y'all an image on a think tank. It should be an image on there. If not, give me an image of think tank. Because it's a group of people that they get together and they come up on ideas. Now, if you take counsel and spell it the other way that we know how to spell counsel, what you get? A group of people. So there you go. It's simply that secret counsel that they got coming together. That's that think tank that's giving them advice and ideas, which is AK, another word for counsel, on how to keep us in sin, how to destroy us, and how to keep us from getting to the point where God wants us to be. That's what say. Read verse 3.
Verse 3. Who whet their tongues like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
So now, those bitter words, that's that media. That's the social media. That's the media that you see on TV that you see how they, okay, yeah, good, that'll work. They come together and they come out, and this is what you see. This is what they do. And they come up with these ideas. And as they come up with the ideas, then the duties start getting spread out. Well, with that idea, we need you to do this. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do that. And then somebody say, well, how long is this plan going to take? And they may say, well, 20 years, 25 years. And somebody like, okay, cool. Because they don't think in days. They don't think in months. They don't think in years. They think in decades. They plot and scheme in decades. Because they know that in the 1960s, all it was, there was, you know, a lot of people was pro-black this, pro-black that, let's push black. They said, okay, well, you know what? We're going to have to do something to deal with those kids that's born in the 60s and the 70s. How can we destroy them 10, 20 years? Oh, let's go from this conscious rap to gangster rap in the 90s. And then we'll come up with some stuff that's even worse than that. Mumble rap in the 2000s, in the 2020s, and all that. You know what? Look, hey, okay, you know what, man? We got everybody pretty much beating down the man, but they beating down the man. But you know what? These women, these black women, they getting high-minded. You know what? Now let's attack them. Let's give them they nigga wake-up call. So guess what? You know what? Let's shoot Sandra Bland. Let's kill a couple of black women. Breonna Taylor. We'll shoot her in her damn house. Let's get them their wake-up call. And at the same time, let's make Sukiana and Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, let's make hoes popular. Let's make hoes the thing to be. And the whole time we doing this, we gonna use them to belittle and demean and effeminize they black men. Decades. Those think tanks, they come up with ideas that don't work in days and months and years. They work in decades. They look at 20, 30 years down the line. Because now they already know that we gonna keep generating. They already know that we number like the sands of the sea. But because of their hatred for us, it's in them. They got to keep trying to destroy us. But yes, because with our salvation comes the destruction of the enemy. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies.
So now, with that being said, many of y'all are cool with the salvation of my people. Yes, we going, swing low, sweet chariots, come take me home. Woohoo! Oh, but now don't forget the destruction of your enemies. Oh, wait a minute. I can't take Becky and Bob with me. Boy, them white folks sure been good to me. Why they gotta be destroyed? That's what a lot of y'all do. That is what a lot of y'all do. Y'all can't accept the destruction of your enemies. But they can sure as hell destroy your black behind. They ain't got a problem in gunning you down. They ain't got a problem with taking your sons and running them through the woods, hunting them down like animals. But yet, the minute one of them getting stomped on, the black woman jumping down, putting her body over them, protecting them. Yeah, y'all forgot about that. The Crafty Counsel, man, they dug it in us. They dug it in us bad. It is in us. To the point to where we will put our bodies on the line to protect the enemy. You see it all the time. You go up in these hood stores, and get jumped on if you go up in there messing with Abdul and Muhammad. These cats in some of these neighborhoods will bust your head behind Ishmael up in these stores. Look, there it go. There it go. Look at that. And this dude was a known racist. Went out there talking that stuff and got jumped on. And look what she did. This, what you see here, is the fruition of that Crafty Counsel. This is what that Crafty Counsel is all about. Nigga, I can't stand your black behind, but I need you to protect me. That same dude is a known racist, a known skinhead. They knew that this dude hated black folks. But yet, here she go. Here she go. But you ain't see nobody doing that. Where the images of them saving us? Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. They ain't do it for what was they at trying to cover up Tamia Horsford when she got thrown off the balcony and beat to death. Nah. That Crafty Counsel, man, is man, I'm telling you, it's in full effect. And what y'all just seen on that screen was the fruition of it. Because what they say, love your enemies, love them that despitefully use you. It ain't talking about them. It's talking about the people of your people, the people of your nation that you ain't getting along with right now. That's who it's talking about. It ain't talking about them other nations. The scriptures tell us what? Be ye separate from them. Come out of them, my people. Let's get that. Come out of them, my people. So guess what? If we ain't mixing with them, we ain't got to deal with none of that. We ain't got to do none of that. Do your business with them and get gone. What you out there protesting for? What you out there marching for? Keep these commandments. You ain't got to do none of that. It's just that simple. You ain't got to deal with, look, the Most High will build you up enough to the point to where you won't fall for that crafty counsel. You got that? Read it.
2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord.
Say who?
Saith the Lord.
This wasn't Baruch saying it. This wasn't Baruch saying it. No, it wasn't that Baruch, wasn't this Baruch. This was the Lord said, be ye separate. Come out of them. Now, you know what? Let me see. Why would he say that? Let's get Zephaniah 2 and 1. Let's get that. Why he say be ye separate? Why he say come out from amongst them? We're going to show you. We going to show you. I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to show you in another spot as well.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Wait, no. The popular nation.
O nation not desired.
They don't desire you. They hate you. So why do I want to go be around somebody who hate me? Somebody that don't desire me. Why I want to go be around them? Why I want to go take part in they holidays? Because why? That crafty counsel got our brains. Crafty counsel in full effect. Give me a picture of some black folks celebrating 4th of July. I'm going to show you something. Because now, in 1776, we were still in slavery. In 1776, we were still in slavery. So guess what? In 1822, they were celebrating the 4th of July. Why? Well, they were celebrating independence. They were celebrating independence. And guess what? We was the celebration. Hunting us down, hanging us was part of the celebration. Now look at this. Black folks celebrating 4th of July. All praises, man and a wife and a family. That's good. But what y'all don't understand is that on the 4th of July, they was taking those 3 babies and selling them for a discount. The new Black Friday. Y'all was the products. Y'all was the sale. 3 pickaninnies for sale. on Black Friday. Look at that. Eating the pork and the chicken. And then, man, that's Crafty Counsel in full effect. Got y'all celebrating a holiday that don't mean nothing to you. You didn't get no independence on that day. That day did nothing for black folks. What did the 4th of July do for us? Not nothing. Not Nathan, not nan thing. That Crafty Counsel is in full effect, y'all. Now, we're going to focus on that be ye separate. Why God say be ye separate? Let's get Deuteronomy 7:3. I touched on this one in another class. Why he say be ye separate?
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
So you know what? So part of that Crafty Counsel is you know what, Becky? Look, Becky, I need you to go over there, seduce Malik, so he will turn against his God, and I ain't got to kill him. God will kill him for me. I can't destroy them all, so I got to do something to make God destroy him. So let's get him to do something that's going to piss off their God, and he'll destroy him for us. That Crafty Counsel, man, that Crafty Counsel is in full effect, y'all. It's in full effect, man. And you got to understand, the other nations do not care about you. They don't care about you at all. They don't. Like we read earlier, Ezekiel 35:5, perpetual hatred. Perpetual hatred is ongoing, never ending. And man, I'll tell you, that everybody knows that if we are out of line with our God, that they got us. Let's get that in Judith.
Judith chapter 5 verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
So right there, hold on. So now, this is Achor advising King Holofernes. So he gives him one side of the coin in verse 20. Read that again.
Now, therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
So now, here come the other side of that coin. Two sides to every coin. Watch this, read.
Verse 21, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Everybody knew it. Everybody knows it, except for Israel. But you know, back then Israel knew it. Back then Israel knew it. The other nations knew it too. But today, the average Jake, the average Negro, the average colored person, the average black, Hispanic, and Native American person in the world, they don't know this. They think God loves everybody. They think God is the God of everybody. Because why? That Crafty Counsel is in full effect. That Crafty Counsel is in full effect.
There is wisdom. Let him that
I see you watching the video. Listen, go ahead and press that subscribe button. IUIC Mississippi Burn.
Jump up to verse 9.
Press the button.
So watch this. So 13 verse 9.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
So there you go. Don't God tell us, be ye separate, leave them folks alone, because if you don't, they're going to use their sons and daughters to turn you away from keeping his commandments. And then when you piss him off, he going to destroy you. He going to destroy you. Now, I'm going to show y'all another bit of that crafty counsel. And let's go to Exodus 20. Exodus 20, and I think it's 3. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So wait a minute. Now, you hear a lot of people say, God is the God of everybody. Well, wait a minute. He is the Most High God. And we all know in Psalms it tells us that the gods of the other nations are idols. There ain't no other gods. But because you worship them as a God, you call them gods. But God, you see that God is got a little g. He ain't got no big G. So, who are the other people that's got these quote unquote other gods? The Edomites, the Amalekites, the Ishmaelites, the Ammonites, all of those other nations who worship animals and rocks and gods of wood and stone. Those are the ones that you need to keep your daughters and your sons from, because it's a plot, a secret counsel, some crafty counsel, some schemes to keep you away from this righteousness, Israel. Stop it for your own good. Cut it out. Get into these scriptures and learn. We are under attack. And what you see is this crafty counsel in full effect, y'all. I'll give you a perfect example. I'm gonna digress a little bit. Back when I was coming up, and for many of you who have a little gray, and I ain't talking about none of that premature gray where you gray in your 20s and 30s, like that. But for some of you older folks, when we was in school, if you called a woman a bee, a female dog, that was a fight. That was a fight. Nowadays, it is a badge of honor for some of our sisters. And yes, even the repentant ones, they still our sisters. They ain't woke up, they ain't learned yet. They still got that spirit of slumber on them. But they still our sisters. But the sad thing is, they wear that word as a badge of honor. I'm a bad B. I'm a boss B. I'm a top B. Or all that silliness. Because why? That crafty counsel got them.
Sirach chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
So a shameless woman will be counted as a dog. And most of these women that run around calling themselves, I'm a bad B, I'm a boss B, I'm a 10-star B or a dime B or whatever B you call yourself, you count as a dog in the eyes of the Most High God. You're going to get destroyed. You are a daughter of Sarah, royalty. Ain't no B's in royalty. Get it straight. Because, man, look, that is that crafty counsel in full effect, y'all. how many white women, Arab women, Chinese women, German women, Japanese women do you see run around calling themselves that? Let me tell you this. The only white women I've seen call themselves that are those who hang around black women. They don't do it. And if they do it, they not making whole videos about it. They not on the Sukiana, Cardi B, Sexy Red. They not doing it like that. They not on TV with their cheeks jumping up and down or nothing like that. The Crafty Counsel is in full effect. We are under attack in every which way. The same way Herod killed all the 1 and 2 year olds, Margaret Sanger came and put this Planned Parenthood into effect, and even to this day, it is easier to get an abortion than it is to get your driver's license. Think about that. And they making it now. This new age, teaching our children about transgender and all that stuff there. That's Crafty Counsel. That's all Crafty Counsel. That is the end goal for that is for you to be the sucker that falls for it and kills your bloodline. That's what homosexuality does. That's what transgenderism does. It kills your bloodline. Because once you chop it off, ain't no getting it back. I ain't seen no surgery where they talked about restoring that. Sisters, once you get it scooped out, get the hysterectomy, ain't no having no more babies. And I don't care how many you adopt. Ain't none of them your bloodline. Ain't none of them your legacy. That's what homosexuality does. Lesbianism, transgenderism, that is the destroyer and the killer of your legacy. Ain't no coming back from that. And can somebody explain to me, how can a prepubescent child tell me if they want to grow up and have children? How can they tell me if they want to be a boy or a girl when they don't even know what a boy or a girl is? All they know is they built like this, and their brother or their sister is built like that. That's it. The Crafty Counsel. Because if you ever notice, there are no problems with this stuff until the Edomites and the other nations, it starts affecting them. In a negative way. When it starts affecting them in a negative way, that's when it's, legislation, protest and marching and all that stuff there. And what they say, hey, black folks, come march with us. We need y'all. Come on, man. The Crafty Counsel is in full effect, everybody. Through our music, wait a minute. The food, even in your food. Why is it that there are so many unhealthy choices in the black community? But now, how far you got to drive to get to the nearest Whole Foods? How far do you have to drive to get to the nearest farmer's market where you can get fresh, quote unquote, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables? Yeah. Everything, man, look, it's so many videos and stuff and that's coming out where it's the stuff they had this, it's a video. Oh man, I should have pulled it up. But anyway, the food is being poisoned, but they tell you that the poison tastes good. They make the poison sweet. Sugar is more addictive than cocaine. Yeah, I'll say it again. There are studies that show sugar is more addictive than cocaine. And guess what? Neighborhoods have the most sugar in their food, the most salt in their food. You know, so, man, the Crafty Counsel is in full effect. I can't think of it. I know it's, we're going to eat defiled foods amongst the Gentiles. You got it, read it.
Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
So right there, it lets us know that we're going to eat defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. But with that being said, you got to be mindful that some of these foods, they are purposely poisoned. They are purposely poisoned. They have stuff in some of the foods, man, that is actually used in petroleum products. There's a video with one where they have it. It's called TSP, total something phosphorus. Yeah. All this stuff up here, man. Stay away from these places. Yeah, they taste good, they convenient, but hey, man, that processed food, that stuff there, man, is trash. Even, you gotta read that.
2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves be in good case.
So see, they sold the victuals, aka the food, is so cheap that you think you're getting a good thing. The dollar menu, the supersized. No, man. Supersized is just extra poison. The dollar menu make it cheap poison. Look at that. We relish in this freaking pork. And right now, that pork he done cooked, it still got parasites living in it right off the grill. And he just is proud and just don't know you killing yourself. The Most High gonna destroy you because of that. It's crazy, man. Get that off the screen, man. You're vexing some of these folks. There's some people right now that, man, I gotta give me some of that pork. Licking their lips, drooling. I'm telling you, man, because why? The Crafty Counsel, they got you thinking that that's okay. We've been bamboozled. We've been hornswoggled, man, because of our disobedience. That's what it is, man. The Crafty Counsel, because it's plenty of righteous foods. You know, bro, you don't have to eat that pork. But you know what? Why is pork some of the cheapest meat you can get? In some instances, pork is cheaper than chicken. Yeah. And with everything going up, everything is going up. It's a reason for that. They pushing you to get the cheap stuff. And the cheapest stuff is the most dangerous. Every time you look up, it's some kind of poison or some kind of recall on something. The Crafty Counsel is in full effect, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna get one more. Let me get Psalms 111, 7 and 8.
Psalm chapter 111, verse 7. The works of his hands are verity and judgment. All his commandments are sure. They stand fast forever and ever, and are done in truth and uprightness.
So right there, man. You know what? This crafty counsel that's in full effect, these commandments is going to nullify all that. Because why? If you keeping these commandments, you can avoid that. Be ye separate. Mind what you're eating. Mind what you're listening to. Mind what you're watching. You know, so you gotta be careful and keep these commandments, and you'll be fine. That's the thing. You'll be fine if you keep these commandments. You will be fine. And that's what we got to do, y'all. We got to keep these commandments. The commandments will guide you away from those things that they come up with, those secret plots, the crafty counsel, the wicked imaginations that they throw at us. You can survive that if by keeping the commandments. Because go back to Baruch 4:4 and read that again.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
So right there, man, he tell us the things that are pleasing to him are made known to us. So it don't please the Most High to destroy his people. We are his greatest creation. That's how I feel. He made us in his image. And he give us the knowledge to do the things that pleases him. The thing is, we just got to hearken. We just got to listen. We got to follow the playbook. That's it. And we can get through it. We can get through it. We can bob and weave through all these plots and schemes that's against us. We ain't got to worry about this crafty counsel if we keep the commandments. It's just that simple. So I pray that everybody got something out this class, y'all. I pray that it was edifying to y'all. And man, I pray that as y'all go through the rest of y'all day, that y'all be an example of righteousness, that y'all don't fall for this crafty counsel, that y'all bob and weave these attacks that's coming up on us, and that y'all continue to endure, because the scriptures say we got to endure to the end. And so with that, I'm going to say shalom, Most High in Christ bless. I'm also Baruch, and I got with me
Officer Baruch.
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.